Go ahead.
Men, I know this is off topic, but men also lie to men a lot. I see it. You ask me, what do I mean by that?
They like to,
Men are like, you can have like a friend group, but it's like, I don't know, y'all are all afraid to tell each other how you really feel. Like,
that ain't true.
I don't know. They can say
sometimes.
Yes
like, say you could.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's always a yes man in the group.
Well, that
There's
also
forever a
goes
yes
with different
man.
levels of men. Men are different. Women have one level. Y'all add one level because women are born with their value. You don't have to create any value because the opposite sex values your sexuality and your femininity and your submissiveness. That's what we value in you, meaning that we don't care about your money or your successes in this world, right?
All you gotta do is
but
prove
men
it.
are different. We're born. It's levels of men. You got the low value men. You got guy B. You got guy C, B, and guy A. Guy B and C, those dudes, I mean, yeah, they're inadequate in certain ways. And, you know, maybe they'll be lying to one another because they're trying to one up and they don't have any integrity and they don't have any ambitions and they're not making anything of themselves. But most men that have a mindset and want to create something in life and make something out of themselves, they keep a tight-knit circle and they only keep around them that's going to push them in the right direction. That's not going to say, oh yeah, this dope. You feel what I'm saying? Even when it's not dope. Oh yeah, rock them shoes, bruh. Even when they not the right shoes to be rocking. You feel what I'm saying? So
I get that.
I get what you're saying. That does happen, but it's because it's with different tiers of men. So you see it, but you just see it with the low value men usually when it's happening. High value men, we get rid of them people. We may see them, they may come around us, but I'm like, yeah, nah, bro, I'm good.
I feel as though there's different varieties of men and women.
Nah.
All women aren't the same.
Beyonce
Correct.
and y'all, we all looking at it for beauty. Who gives a freak? Beyonce ain't gonna marry no broke.
Exactly, but we're not all the same. We're not the same as Beyonce.
No, that's not what I'm saying. If you was a 10 and Beyonce, whatever she is, right? Let's just say if you was bad.
We're not. Are you gonna say that I'm not gonna be valued the same?
No, I'm going to say, let's just go with you, right? Go with you. But let's say that in men's eyes, you're a 10. Let's say you're a 10 on all men's eyes, right? Beyonce is a billionaire. So you would have more sexual value than Beyonce. Because women don't date down. Beyonce, that's why she kept Jay-Z while he was cheating, because it's very hard for her to replace a Jay-Z. She's not dating down. It's going to be very hard for her to find another Jay because she's a billionaire. You get what I'm saying? Generally speaking. Now, we do know some celebrities do date down like Kim K with other these. Her value already decreased. She was doing a whole lot of promiscuous activities, so she can't even get a man of true value to commit to her. That's why she got Kanye that has mental disabilities, low value in multiple other areas. It doesn't matter. He's low value in other areas. So this is the thing too, ladies. Like, you can have a guy that he can have money, and you may be thinking like, oh, he's a high value guy. He's a guy of substance. But if he has a mental illness and he's abusing himself for you, he's not a high value guy. You get what I'm saying? So there's different tiers of guys to go to. So back to what I was saying about you, right? Yeah. So if you was a 10 in men's eyes and we compared you to Beyonce, you would have more value than Beyonce because you'll be a queen would never look a peasant's way, but a king would truly marry a peasant, right? So that means that you're a 10, you have so many options of all these kings. But Beyonce, she's a queen, she has all these peasants around, she's a billionaire. Guess what? 0.1% of people are a billionaire? So think about it. She's not finna to date down. So she has no options. Make sense? That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Is men are valued more by what they got, and I'm talking about from a woman's standpoint. Men are valued more by what they got, what they could give you, and women are valued by guys way more by looks. Like, it's just cut and dry. So that's why it goes like that. Women, if you look better, you're higher up on the stature. And if you have more money, you're higher up on the stature. You feel me?
Agree with
so
you.
that's the opposite. That's both and both. One on one. It just evens out. Go ahead.
No, I thought so.
I was actually going to circle back, but you might hate me for
no, go ahead, circle back.
For the whole morals thing. Yeah. I know you think it's like outrageous, but like for example, Beyonce, like whether or not like she has a lot of money and she's beautiful. But would she date someone without morals? Would she go for a guy that doesn't have their head on straight despite having money or not?
She went with Jay-Z that sold crack to kids. What are you talking about?
But this
what are you talking about?
I'm saying the next up, like the next guy that she would go for, like they'd have to have something more than Jay-Z.
So
I mean, it can't get worse than that. So it's got to go up.
Talking about financially.
No. You don't get what I'm saying.
Morals. Back to the morals.
Yeah.
He's cheating on her.
So-
he brought her down.
I mean,
Yeah, but she ain't gonna go lower than not. What is she? Even though he cheated, like he said, that's $1 billion. He got money. That she's not gonna go nowhere. What else is she gonna get from who? Who is
She ain't
up
going
on that
nowhere.
level? There's nobody.
But do you
on that
think
level.
like she's satisfied with like what he's doing?
Yes.
Yes.
She's satisfied.
All right.
You would be satisfied with a dude that has you in a big old mansion, giving you everything you want.
I don't think I would. I
And-
think I'd
and-
rather be in a shack with someone that makes me happy.
Please,
And
whatever.
bullshit,
Cheat if you want
I'm
to.
so
Get my car.
serious.
Yeah. Well, how
We
old are
being
you?
honest with them.
21.
I'm
That's because you're 21.
my morals aren't going to change in the
Listen,
future.
do your
So-
thing. Just
don't
bring
know.
it back.
So
to
you
you.
wanna
Bring
be
it back to
listen,
money.
ladies,
I'm
let's speak
saved
about
up. I
morals,
don't need a
right?
guy taking care of me.
We can have this conversation about morals, Sarah. So let's have this conversation about morals, right? So you're holding morals to a man's sexual fidelity, right? So you're saying that the most highest moral man is the man that could have sexual temperance. That's what you're saying, right?
Nah,
Well, that's pretty much what you're saying.
self-control.
or-
Maybe like if you are getting
that's what
freaky, at least
sexual temperance
include
is.
your.
So yeah, so
your significant other.
Yeah. Hold up, I'm getting somewhere. So let's go.
behind
Let's go there, right? So because I need you to understand, because I don't think you truly understand what morals is, right? So
I think I do.
who has more morals? All of this is in the Bible. Who has more morals? Guy A, he's in a relationship with the woman, and guy B, he's in a relationship with the woman. Guy A, he has no options, but he masturbates and watches when his girl goes to sleep or goes to work or whenever she's not around, maybe about 3 times a day, and he watches big booty and all this other type of stuff, and he whacks off, right? Okay, let's say that. That's guy A. Guy B, he's high value, right? And he has a whole lot of options. He's not beating his meat behind his wife's back and stuff like that. And the only time he may hook up with a John is like once a year. Who has more morals?
B.
Guy B. You prove. So this is what I'm saying. You don't even understand what morals is. The reason why guy B has more morals is because he has more options, but he has more temperance to not be going out there. But guess what? If guy A, if he had as many options as guy B, he'll be smashing 100 girls a day if he could, because he has no temperance. You get what I'm saying? So there's moral standards when it comes to men, but you're looking at the morality within men much different. That's how it is. So
I disagree. I'm not going to get into it with
I
you,
mean,
but
what
that's
do
just
you
not.
disagree about that?
It's just, it's not. Like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or make you feel less masculine. But
No, less what? No,
Yeah.
Sarah, listen. What?
yeah, I'm so serious.
Sarah,
'cause
have you ever read the first
I don't even want to start with you. Do not talk Bible to me because you're going to get put down.
No,
you're going to go
have
down.
you ever read
I
the
swear
first
right now. I might look like I don't know what I'm talking
No,
about.
it's totally
You are
fine.
wrong.
Have you ever read What's up?
Do you know the story of Adam and
Okay.
Eve?
No,
you
no,
want
no.
to get into that?
No. I'm asking you a question.
need
Just
some
one mic at a
education?
time, right? Have you ever read Have you ever read Genesis,
Yeah.
the Bible? Okay.
Have you read Psalms?
So
Do you even know what that is?
Okay, so let's just go with Genesis, right? I read the whole Bible, but let's just go with
Okay.
Genesis, right? So in Genesis, after, God made Adam and Eve, they had Cain and Abel, right? So the reason why Cain killed Abel, because he was jealous of Abel, is because God accepted Abel's sacrifices better than he accepted Cain's. Who was more morally righteous, Cain or Abel?
Abel was more.
Abel was
Cain-
more morally righteous. The reason why God accepted Abel's sacrifices more is because Abel's sacrifices was unselfish. You get what I'm saying? Abel's sacrifice is like the guy A and a guy B. You get what I'm saying? So God knew that Abel's sacrifices was from the heart. So think about it. If it's something that I truly cherish and something that I truly want, right? Something I truly want, but I still sacrifice it anyway. Like, okay, I'm not going to do it. Let me have some self-discipline. I want this. I desire it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to sacrifice it. In God's eyes, that's going to be morally righteous. You get what I'm saying? Now, yeah, this is all going to correlate for you. Cain's sacrifices wasn't morally righteous. He was just like, well, I'm going to hold this to myself, but I'm going to sacrifice this. I don't really care about that too much. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. So you're just proving my point. So this is what I'm saying. Guy B is Abel. Guy A is Cain. Guy B, the guy that has this temperance, and he's not. I'm not saying that it's good. He shouldn't be having sex with anyone, right? None of them should if they're in a relationship, right? But if we're going to judge a person, we have to judge the person by their actions, their character. You get what I'm saying? So if we're judging them by their character, right? Guy B, he had the ability to be having sex with girls a day, but he didn't. He did one a year. Guy A, he couldn't have sex with anyone, but if he had the opportunity, he would have had sex with 10 girls every day. So that's what I'm saying.
So guy B is one too many. Doesn't matter if it's once a year, if it's twice a year, it's one too many. If you're in a committed relationship, guy A,
we know about that. That's not the argument.
Guy A, don't you think the female would be more accepting of having an addiction to as opposed to going out and another to not knowing?
No,
STDs involved.
Actually, I'll tell you this. Guy A, the girl that he has, that girl don't even respect him. She pissed off about having that guy that doesn't even have the ability to attract other women. He probably attracted her by the skin of his teeth. She would break up with that in a second. That's what I'm saying. Is like
that whole point is who got more self-control when given options.
Yes,
somebody don't have no options. They just don't got no options. If somebody got a bunch of options and they stopping and they not doing nothing with those options,
that's how you
stronger.
Measure. And this is what we're talking about, morals, right? Thank you, Elena. And that's how you measure, Sarah, that's how you measure morality, right? If I don't have the person that doesn't have the capability or the end with all to kill someone, well, they have no moral grounds. They can't even hurt a fly, right? Okay, where's your morality in that? But the person that has the capability and the wherewithal to kill someone and kill a fly and kill animals and everything else, but they have the discipline not to, that's morality. You only have morality when you have the capability to do bad things, but you choose not to. That's morality. You don't have any morals if you don't even have the capacity to do anything bad.
Absolutely.
Where my button at? Where my button at?